and be more involved with things like that. Like I'm getting older, so I don't know how much more wrestling I can do. I'm gonna try to get another year or two out of it. We'll see. But more cinematic events like that one, I would love to be a part of. So if
Sure.
I would ever be asked back for something different, I do it in a heartbeat.
What year are we going into in your wrestling career now?
Uh,
Since
I
you mentioned
just
that.
I just celebrated past August. It was my tenth year.
Okay.
Um, and wrestling anniversary is always weird because sometimes you have years where you're kind of on and off and whatnot.
Mhm.
I've had my fair share of those throughout the years, but um, for my very first match, we're in the 10th year. I'm heading into my 11th year now. Honestly, I I've been fighting back and forth with and I haven't really told a lot of people about this, but I've been fighting a lot about whether or not I'm going to be hanging it up soon, and so I think that's probably why these goals that I have are kind of like at the forefront. Where it's like I got to get these things down. Um, there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to wrestle a lot more places. I want to get the most out of this while I can. Like I
Sure.
started pretty late, age wise. A lot of people get into this when they're really young. I started probably in my late 20s, uh, and I just turned 36. So, um, I mean, it's not to say that there's a lot of people who start out pretty late, but that's that's not a that doesn't happen every so often.
No, I mean it's reality
Yeah,
because as you get older, the bumps stay with you a little bit longer. Takes a
yeah,
little bit longer to shake off the matches, and
yeah.
there's not a personal training staff. There's not an
Yeah, no,
kinesiologist. There's not a physical therapist that's on call. I mean, it's you, right? It's you
that,
doing
that's all.
whatever workout or whatever techniques you've come up with to get yourself in position and ready to go on a match, plus working, plus
Yeah,
taking care of your family. So it's a lot. I don't know if people really realize how much of a commitment you're making to get out there and get in the ring in Big Valley and Versus and Pride Style and Best of the West. I mean, you're contributing a lot of your time to do it.
yeah. It's like I've been very fortunate to always to just kind of always be steadily employed, working, and being able to take care of my family and everything. Uh, but along with that, like I've had to spend a considerable amount of time, traveling or training or working with wrestling and shows and whatnot. So there's so much that so much time that gets taken away, and there's so little time that gets to get divvied out to the family, to just my personal like things that I want to do. And man, it's insane. Like there are people like I don't know how a lot of people can make it work. There's a lot more. There's workers out there who are more dedicated and do a lot more than I do. And man, my hat's off to them. Like it's a really tough business. A lot of people I don't think understand that. Like there's so much that you have to put into it, and just because you put a lot into it doesn't mean you always get what you put in. Um,
Sure.
it's just but you just have to do it. Um, and sometimes things pay off, and sometimes they don't. Uh, but you have to do it. That's just the way to like
Yeah.
keep going. So yeah, I've always been of the mind to be real, to be very real with myself, be honest with myself as far as you know, what I can realistically, do uh, in the business and whatnot. So, these are real questions I'm starting to ask myself, and we'll see how much more I got left. Maybe another year or two. Uh, and but we'll see. That's for down the line a little bit.
Yeah.